I said, boom, and I'm live, flat motherfucking power in this bitch. She cut the motherfucking coke in this bitch. Yeah, she cut the coke in this bitch. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. I'm finna run that video I just did on goddamn 3GD. But before I do that, I'm gonna connect another data in this bitch. Where the fuck did I go? I ain't changed this bitch. I'm back. I think I'm back on 3GD, I believe. I'm back on 3GD, I believe. I want to go to Unfed 5. I think I goddamn fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up because I wanted to go to Unfed 5 for real. That's where the fuck I wanted to go. But I'm back on motherfucking 3GD in this bitch. This ain't where the fuck I want to be at. This ain't where the fuck I want to be at. But get with it. We ain't worry about it. I'm going to go back on Unfed 5. I just want to show y'all some shit right quick, right? I'll show y'all some shit right quick, right? Boom. Why did? Now I just took y'all to the, I'm sitting far west now. Illuminati head boss. I'm far west now. Right? Right. And I'm gonna take this bitch. Then I'm gonna go down Fifth. I don't know where y'all gonna go. Now this Nazca play shit. I'm gonna show y'all how these bitches playing with that water ball shit. We already know where the globe came from. The globe came from Alexander the Great. Them way later. Ain't nobody in ancient times talking about no fucking water ball, bro. Y'all gotta get rid of that shit. You ain't finding nobody. We astronomically fucking with the stars and doing agriculture according to the solstices and celestials and all that shit. Why ain't nobody in the ancient world talking about no fucking globe, bro? Said they couldn't find that shit over here, and ain't none of you niggas gonna find that shit. Said they couldn't find that shit in Egypt, and ain't none of you niggas gonna find that shit over here. You gonna find that earth cross that my nigga Roll the Coin talking about. You gonna find that fucking earth cross. And when you cross that bitch, it's gonna make 4 pieces, north, south, east, and west. That's the earth. If it's the earth, okay, cross the earth. Okay then. The Western Plateau. And see, the reason I said, when I got out that bitch, I said, God damn it, the Nazca plate belonged to me. I just been sitting back waiting on my time to feel like speaking on this shit. But I'm gonna do just like my son, that nigga Wildlife 4 and that nigga goddamn Richard So Icy. I'm getting better and better. I'm gonna get better and better. I used to sit up and try to explain and do the shit. I'm gonna do it the way I do it though. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say the Nazca plate belongs to me, because that bitch sits up on a Peru. Them tectonic plates. They trying to hide all the shit they done taught us. They trying to change all that shit. Motherfucker, I know what y'all whole taught me. The tectonic plates colliding and continental colliding and separation and all this old bullshit on a water ball. Huh? Man, everybody out here playing, bro. A whole lot of niggas playing, but ain't nobody playing, though. Because the Nazca plate is an oceanic tectonic plate. Now, if you try to look this shit over there, this nigga, this ain't had it going. This ain't had it going down no more. But this the plate that's supposed to sit up on the Peru. The same way they goddamn do that Area 51 shit. Don't want you here, don't want you there. See, this how they done flip your mind and got you believing some fuck shit when it comes to this flat earth, man. The Nazca plate is an oceanic tectonic plate located in the eastern Pacific. The East Pacific. Where the Pacific? Okay, on the west side, on the west side of us, right? The Pacific, right? So it's eastern. So that means it's hugging up against Peru. Basin of the west coast of South America. She cut that motherfucking coat It is famous for its high-speed movement. High-speed movement. But this shit don't move with centimeters area. These folks done fuck y'all up with this global enslavement. And once you unwrap your mind away from around that ball of water that will never exist nowhere, water ain't gonna never form a ball. Ain't nobody talking about no bubble. Ain't nobody talking about none of it. I'm talking about water balling up, nigga. They ain't gonna have no teardrop, raindrop, none of that shit. I'm talking about a ball of water comprised with land masses stuck on the side of this bitch. It is famous for its high-speed movement, and its role is creating major geological features. Movement. It moves eastward. It moves eastward. So that motherfucker move into our shit and create the Andes like this at about 4 to 5 centimeters per year. Damn. The fuck? Centimeters. Which is one of the fastest rates of any tectonic plate. But they plates though. You sit flat on the bitch, they plates though. And they form and moving in ball motion and shit. The Andes, it is currently sliding under the South American plate. Go look this shit up now though. They gonna tell you that shit now. Watch what they tell you about the motherfucking plate now. Watch how they change this shit up. Sliding underneath the South American plate. The South American plate. What South American plate they talking about? Damn, what they talking about? This process called subduction create the Andes Mountains and continues to cause massive earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in Peru and Chile. I told y'all, when we find the volcanic areas, that's when we're gonna put our thumb on a lot of fake ass scripts about nuclear bombs and meteorites coming down out of space, allegedly hitting this earth. Those are craters, dog. I got photos right now of my auntie standing next to a motherfucking crater. And the bitches will tell you the dumb alien believing globe heads that meteorites coming down, meteor showers and shit hitting the fucking earth from space. And then they'll use one of the motherfuckers to tell you that they dropped nuclear bombs on motherfuckers. And I can prove all that nuclear bomb shit, all that shit fake as the fuck. All that script. That's all I be trying to tell y'all. So when you find these volcanic areas, Hawaii, all this is Hawaii gonna have some explaining to do too. Hawaii, they left them added on states. I showed y'all that motherfucking ice that they got in the Arctic that's really in Asia. But they claiming north, but that shit really east. Once y'all flatten this bitch out in y'all mind, man, and get that bullshit they didn't put in y'all head about this motherfucker being a ball and spinning, see y'all niggas still spinning. With all the evidence showing you who the fuck you is, they had to talk you out your shit. Teach you out your shit. Educate you up out your knowledge. They took your knowledge and gave you education. Why did? Ancient Nazca culture between 500 BC and 500 CE that includes 800 straight lines, 300 geometrical shapes, and 70 animals and plant designs. We just got to talk about the mounds and shit shaped like animals and shit. What they hiding, dog? Famous figures, recognizable shapes include a hummingbird, a spider, and a monkey, and a humanoid figure nicknamed the astronaut. Nickname that bitch the astronaut. Gonna keep you niggas in space. They got to. Remember what I told you about Mar now? Mar means to take away from perfection. The perfect light is the sun, and all these motherfuckers want to do is mar against the sun. You turn the mar, you turn that M and throw it up like West Side. Mar means war. They warring against the sun. They taking away from perfection. They taking you away from nature. You niggas want to go to Mars with Elon Musk. Somebody got cul-de-sacs and shit up there. Why them bitches won't go on up there and live up there and leave us the fuck alone? Supposed to send a car up there. We bust that shit up. But anyway, I digress. Because I'm going to run both of these videos off here at 5 and go to sleep. Because I got to go get on the plantation at 10:40. That way. Construction. People made them by moving the dark reddish brown top layer of rock to reveal lighter color soil beneath it. These the Nazca lines. The motherfuckers used mathematical technology and how they made them lines and said these the same technology they used to make pyramids. They got some plates. I can't think. I was on that other video. I couldn't think of it. They over there in Kush. They got some little stellar stuck in the ground. They got that shit from over here, bro. Scientists still debate their meaning, but leading theories suggest they were used for astronomical calendars. So we got calendars with no maps. Where the fuck is our ancient maps at? Water finding rituals are sacred walking paths. I'll just show y'all this shit, right? I just did this after I did the little video. Because I stand on this West. Illuminati head boss in real life, nigga. The Western Plateau. Yeah, the children of the sun, the children of the corn. Chief cut the coat. Anything native to the Americas. Still feeding these niggas today on the coat. Then you can't say Ichigukichi, and they gonna be saying Ichigutiki all over the world. Anything you do, they gonna smother. Because you the God, nigga. You gonna understand after a while. Subduction. The Nazca plate is constantly sliding under the South American plate. The process called subduction create the Andes Mountains and cause frequent earthquakes and volcanic activity in Peru and Chile. It moves at about 3.7 centimeters per year, making it one of the fastest moving tectonic plates on Earth. On Earth? On Earth. I remember Earth was the dirt. I remember Earth was the terrain. I remember those days. But they don't wrap your mind up. Enslavement. The dense oceanic Nazca plate moves east and collides with the lighter continental South American plate. Sinking because the oceanic plate is denser. It bends and dives deep into the Earth's mantle beneath the continent. Y'all believe this shit, man? The trench as the Nazca plate. If it is a Nazca plate, bitch, it belong to me. I own the Nazca plate. I'm gonna buy that bitch. Bends downward and pulls the seafloor with it. Pulls the seafloor with it, creating a steep V. You mean to tell me the seafloor make a V and the bitch pulling motherfucker shape depression? This form the Peru-Chile Trench. What the fuck? Also called the Atacama Trench, which reaches depths of over 8,000 meters, about 26,000 feet. Now watch this. You got above sea level, below sea level, and sea level. Now they done dug further than 8 miles from above sea level. But when you get to sea level, these people ain't dug into the earth's surface no farther than 8 miles. So how the fuck can they tell you about some tectonic plates if they ain't dug and went up in there under this bitch and hit no tectonic plates. Y'all know who created the globe, right? Alexander the Great and all the motherfuckers that went up in motherfucking Egypt. That Sotar Christos. That's where that globe shit come from. And the rest of the world gonna ride with it, cause they all against the true gods of the earth. The bloodline of the people right here in America, man. Right there. The sinking place melts as it hits the hot mantle and resulting in magma rising to form the Andes Mountains, and there are many volcanoes, mega earthquakes. Friction between the two plates builds up massive energy, leading to the world's strongest recorded earthquakes. These the areas where they fake that shit at. These the areas they'll go show you and say meteors and hit. Anywhere them earthquakes and shit at, that's where they fake that shit at. Just like they fake that nuclear bomb, which got Japan owning this hoe. They own all the secure treasures because we so-called dropped a nuclear bomb on their ass. Now we in debt to China for bombing Japan, and Japan own all this shit. And all those Mongolians got fake sons now. I told y'all this shit was coming. But I'm the dumb nigga though. I'm the hashtag poo dumb nigga though. I told you. I wish I was a told you type nigga. So I can get in front of y'all and put on a show and I told you. I wish I could do this shit like that. But everything be saying be, by just like I told y'all, Gucci was a clone. The whole world see some shit now though. Alright, I don't want to put them ears up there. Anyway, the Alaskan eyes are massive drawings of geoglyphs etched into the desert floor of southern Peru, created by the Nazca culture between between 500 BCE and 500 CE. They remain one of the world's greatest archaeological mysteries. People remove the top layer I just told you. Contrast, they reveal the light I just told you that. Why this shit right here, y'all? Why this shit right here? I told you. What up, Bam? I see. Why I did right here? The site covers. We're gonna go back over some shit, Bam. I'm gonna show you what Florida, the bloodline of the motherfucking Florida people really sits right over here on this motherfucking plate right here. I'm trying to show to you, motherfucker. I'm gonna go back over Fed 5 and few me. I'm gonna run both of these videos. I gotta hit the plantation in the morning, but I wanna show y'all something though. What I did right here. Now we just got to talk about the mounds being shaped like bears and all that shit. All these mounds and pyramids right over here in this bitch. I just showed you that this shit older than that shit over there. Why this shit? It got a giant human, it just showed a hummingbird monkey with a spiral tail, the whale. We just showed y'all mounds that had the same shit. Shapes over 800 straight lines, 300 geometrical patterns and like triangles, spiral, astronaut. Hold on, I want to show y'all something. Well, I know water rituals, they may have been sacred paths to God. Okay, I want to show y'all something. I'm going to get to it. Yes, there it is right here. Yes, the desert area can, now watch this now. This the dot. This how you make these bitches. Now this the dot right here. Yes, the desert area contains many ancient mounds. The fuck? Going all up on the spinning up on the balls and waters and tectonic plates, continental, cause like, man, y'all got my, man, fuck y'all, what y'all got going on? Contains many ancient mounds. The most significant site is the Kawahuchi, which serve as a major ceremonial center for pilgrimage site for the Nazca people. Then I just showed y'all the oldest motherfucking America set right here. This was Central. I just showed y'all this shit now. The site has over 40 artificial mounds made of adobe mud brick. The Great Pyramids. This is the most impressive structure, standing about 28 meters, 92 feet tall. Purpose. It wasn't a city where people live year-round, but a sacred place for rituals and offerings. where we go goddamn dance our ass off and shoot them motherfucking firecrackers and shit like that there. Give us a little taste of that Peruvian thing, that hit that little weed there through there. You feel me? I got them purple panties. Peru. Ain't no flake like that Peruvian flake. Had them hoes over there in Hollywood. Had that bitch who gave Selena Gomez that kidney, that cocaine infested ass kidney. I'm just saying. Animal-shaped mounds research has also identified efficient mountains in coastal valleys near Nazca. Some of these are over 4,000 years old and are shaped like animals such as orcas, condors, and ducks. Quack, quack. Ain't that duck very important on that wall over there in Egypt? Huh? Y'all don't hear me though. See, I fuck with AI and Gemini. The bitch tried to take over my phone, made that bitch start writing my book till that bitch caught on what I was doing. Bitch ass nigga take over my phone. Fuck nigga, I'm gonna make her tell the truth, bitch. Now we're gonna go back, I'm gonna show them goddamn, I'm gonna show you the location of Alabama, I'm gonna show you where the bloodline come from, right off this plate right here. And it ain't no goddamn plate, bitch flat motherfucker, heard these whole lying to you. Now this shit said, recent research also identified effigy mounds in coastal valley near Nazca. Some of these are over 4,000 years old and are shaped like animals such as. So why the fuck they just gonna try to tell the Nazca people it was 500 to 500 CE for 500? That's 100. Nah, this shit 4,000 years old. Huh? These mounds are thought to represent aiding in constellations. Constellations? These people are already dealing with astronomy and shit, and often align with the stars and solstices. Huh? I don't need you to tell me no more. I'm gonna drop that on my folk. Now I'm finna go over on FEDZBACK and play this shit and the other video I just did where I do my motherfucking thug. Shout out to my motherfucking Balmerino and tell that little fuck nigga to get away from up on that goddamn kitchen table and stop sending folks to the motherfucking door to get rid of niggas, cause ain't no way in the fuck they're gonna swung that motherfucking door unless she was told to do so. That's the common sense part of it. That's the part that don't make sense to motherfucker. Well, why was she on the door? Why was she on it? Cause he told her to. God damn it, everybody don't answer the question now. Cause he told her to. Go to that motherfucking door, get rid of tell the nigga, tell them on there. She spooked, cause this nigga spooked. And swung that hoe. That's why it don't make sense. Cause it was spur of the moment type shit. Yeah, like that. Slow. Motion is motion. Now I'm finna go to on FEDZBACK. Come on over up. I'm finna go on FEDZBACK and run these two videos right quick. Cause the truth don't need no help. And bam, you need to motherfucking sub that nigga. We know the truth now. Cause that nigga ain't dropping number signs on these niggas. The signs I told motherfuckers to get while we're gone. And ain't nobody goddamn stayed on that shit but my girl Nami Non. Shout out to Nami State. Yeah. The Empress. Yeah. I said, BM.